Good morning, everybody. I decided to make a very quick video. Lately I've been listening to 92.7 The Block in the mornings. Well, it's a radio station that I listen to throughout the day, and then sometimes I listen to 95.1. I think that's Kiss FM in Charlotte, North Carolina. Well, I just got done listening to 92.7 this morning. Like the Ricky and Smiley show. Well, anyway, they had a comedian on who was telling jokes about the Bobby Valentino transgender, transvestite, whatever the case may be, scenario, whatever, where he got caught, and the girl was supposedly she took a video of him running out of the room with his shirt over his face or whatever, because he didn't pay her. He didn't pay her, basically, her coin, basically. Okay, well, I could care less about that BS. I'm just going to say that. I care less about that BS. But what gets under my skin is, just, not respecting the person that's transgender. Just basically, how can I say this? Basically, I can laugh at anything. There's certain things that I'm just not gonna laugh at because I'm that's not funny. That is seriously not funny. I'm not laughing with you. I'm just basically upset with you. So the joke that was being told this morning on the Ricky Smiley show by this comedian named Jess from Baltimore or whatever case may be. I mean, I didn't like the joke. And the joke basically was this, that Bobby Valentino was at a party with nothing but men dressed up as women. Okay, if these individuals are transgender, there's a difference. Some of you people act like y'all aren't educated, or you don't want to be educated. So I'm gonna educate you right now. Okay, if it's a transvestite, that's basically a cross-dresser, a guy that dresses up in female clothing. That's what that term means. If it's a transsexual, it's an individual that is living opposite of their birth identity because they don't relate to that birth identity. So basically, if it's a transsexual female, it's a female. At the end of the day, it's a female, but she's a transsexual because she was born male. Everyone likes to go back to what the first gender was or whatever when it comes to people who are transsexuals. They want to go back to that and say oh, that's just a man. Oh, that's just a man. Oh, that's just a man type BS. You know what? That's not cool. How would you like to be disrespected in your identity? You would not like it. So don't do it. You have to learn to put yourself in other people's shoes. I mean, some people just don't take the time to put themselves in other people's shoes and see life, see it from the other person's viewpoint and everything. Because if you took the time to do that, half the shit that come out your mouth wouldn't come out your mouth. Because you will understand that you're hurting someone's feelings. I mean, transgender people aren't going nowhere. Gay people aren't going nowhere. I mean, they're not going nowhere. They're going to be here to the end of time. So, people nowadays just need to get fucking used to it. Because, I mean, ain't nobody going back in the motherfucking closet and anything. So these little jokes that aren't really jokes. Because we're not laughing with you. We're upset with you. Because we're like, why don't you take the time to put yourselves in our shoes and see how we see the world? And then if you did that, then you would turn around. Because I am sick and tired of these little side, subtle jokes. Little subtle jokes that cut deep. They basically cut deep and anything. Because, I mean, some of y'all don't even realize how much of a struggle it is to be your authentic self when you've been dealt the hand that you weren't born this way when you were born, and you had to change everything around to reflect how you feel in the inside to show on the outside. So some of y'all need to need to be aware. Need to be aware and stop stop with this I'll say, how can I say this? Stop with this little like subtle hate. That's what I call it. That's what I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it subtle hate. That's what it is. Subtle hate for someone that is different from you, because you don't want to take the time to understand that individual and why they're going through what they're going through. Because like I said earlier in this video, I don't give a damn if Bobby Valentino was in a room with a transsexual or a transvestite, whatever case may be. Reason why I don't care about that shit is because that shit don't matter. That doesn't matter. That is not news. That is just BS. That is just like a distraction. The real thing we need to be worrying about is our government. That's what we need to be worrying about. We don't need to be worrying about these so-called hip-hop stars and these celebrities. That is just distractions from, like, you know, what is really going on in the world. So I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to leave it at that because I could go on a tangent about this. So I'm about to go up into this gym, do my workout, and get on with the rest of my day. So y'all have a good day. Bye.